Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be diving into the pressing issue that's making headlines pretty much everywhere across Japan and the US right now. The recent tariffs imposed by the US and how Japan is responding. Let's break it down, bruv. So recently the US government announced significant tariffs. The main one being a 25% levy on Japanese auto imports, meaning the S15, your Skyline, fucking whatever you want to buy from JDMs is fucking game over, brother, for the exporting. So yeah, you're getting fucking slapped with an even bigger fee than what we're already paying. Skyline's going to go through the fucking roof. All car prices are going to get jacked up once again. Getting a JDM is going to be hard once more. Especially for US. Australia, it hasn't changed too much, thankfully, but the other tariff is a 24% on other Japanese goods. These measures are expected to impact Japan's export-driven economy, potentially reducing economic growth by up to 0.8%, meaning that the yen will definitely drop once more. In addition to that, the US dollar is probably going to continue to increase because they continue to do shit like this, which is fucking terrible for, of course, people living in Japan, terrible for people in Australia, but probably great for the US. I don't actually know how this affects the US, but in terms of buying cars, it's going to affect US terribly to get a JDM at least. So yeah. In response to Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba, he expressed strong concerns. He's labeling the tariffs as extremely disappointing and regrettable. He has urged President Trump to reconsider these policies, but of course, knowing Trump, we're probably not going to see a change. Unfortunately, this might be how reality is. To address this issue, Japan is sending a delegation to the US for negotiations. Economy Minister Ryose Akazawa has been appointed to lead these talks, aiming to discuss and potentially reduce the imposed tariffs. If successful, hopefully we can see a decrease in this, and that would mean that the economy doesn't get impacted so heavily. Of course, there will still be impacts based on these tariffs, but hopefully we can minimize the damage, right? These negotiations are crucial as the tariffs could significantly affect industries, especially in the automotive exports, which are a major component of Japan's current economy. If these tariffs go through, I think that the export business is going to really see a struggle, especially for car export. It's going to be hard to sell cars because no one's going to want to pay the prices that they're going to be. All right, so what does that mean for us? Well, if the tariffs remain, we might see increased prices on goods, potential job impacts, and a shift in the economic landscapes. But it's, of course, a developing story. We're going to see how everything pans out. But yeah, the people living in Japan, including myself, foreigners or Japanese, are going to suffer from this. It's not an ideal situation. And that's it, guys. So what are your thoughts on these tariffs? What do you think Japan should respond with? How do you think they should respond? What do you think that the implications are going to be? Of course, I'm not an expert on this subject. I've just done my quick research and I wanted to bring it to you guys in the form of a entertaining video for you. And because, you know, I live here now, so I got to cover news like this sometimes. And yeah, you know how it is. I'll catch you guys in the next video, man, you know, and peace and love. See you guys in a bit.